I've been thinking a lot about what it means to really do well in life, and I've realized something big. Doing well isn't just about what you get done. It's about who you become while you're doing it. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a big, wild forest. You can't see the path, and it's full of good things and scary things. You can't see the end, but you feel it in your heart that something amazing is waiting for you if you're brave enough to take the first step. That forest is like your future, and walking through it is like living your life. So many people are scared to take that first step. They look at the unknown and only see danger, but not you. You see exciting chances, you see adventure, you see the chance to become someone even better than you are now. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I want to make your heart burn so brightly that it lights up every step of your journey. I want to give you the tools to not just survive in that forest, but to grow strong, to do well, to become a light for others to follow. Because the world needs people like you, people with big dreams that make others nervous, people who keep going when everyone else quits, people who know that real success isn't about how much money you have, but about how you help others. So, let's start with an easy question. Who do you want to be? Not what do you want to do or what do you want to own, but who do you want to be deep down? See, most people spend their lives chasing things. A bigger house, a nicer car, a more important job. It's not bad to want those things, but they're just things. They can disappear quickly. But who you are, that's something no one can ever take away from you. Your character, your beliefs, your skills, your wisdom, these are the real signs of a good life. Close your eyes for a minute and imagine yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Who is that person? What do they believe in? How are they helping the world? Now open your eyes. That person you just imagined, that's who you're going to become. That's the promise you're making to yourself right now. But here's the thing, that person doesn't just magically show up. You have to build them every day, with every choice you make, with every action you take. It's like making a beautiful statue. You start with a rough piece of stone, and every day you chip away at it. Some days you make a lot of progress, other days it feels like you're not doing much. But you keep working steadily, because you can see the masterpiece inside the stone. And that's what I want you to do with your life. Chip away at your fears, your doubts, your limits. Show everyone the amazing person you really are. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. That sounds great, but I don't know where to begin. I'm just a regular person. I don't have any special talents. Let me tell you something. Every amazing thing that's ever been done was done by regular people who decided to have amazing dreams. The Wright brothers didn't know how to build an airplane. They fixed bicycles and dreamed of flying. Walt Disney didn't have magic powers. He was a newspaper editor who failed but wouldn't give up on his dream of making people happy. And you, sitting here right now, have just as much potential as they did. The only difference is they decided to follow their dreams. They decided to become the people who could do the impossible. So how do we do that? How do we change ourselves into the people we're supposed to be? It starts with a decision to stop accepting being average in any part of your life, a decision to push yourself out of your comfort zone every day, a decision to live with purpose and passion. But a decision isn't enough. You need a plan, you need ways to do it, you need tools. And that's what I'm going to give you today. I'm going to share the rules that have helped thousands of people just like you change their lives. These aren't just ideas. These are real strategies that work if you use them. The first rule is your life is a reflection of your standards. What does that mean? Well, think about it. Whatever you allow in your life becomes normal for you. If you're okay with a job you hate, that becomes normal. If you're okay with relationships that hurt you, that becomes normal. If you're okay with a body that's not healthy, that becomes normal. But here's the good news. You can decide to have higher standards at any time. You can decide right now that you won't accept anything less than the best in every part of your life. And when you raise your standards, something amazing happens. Your life gets better to match them. It's like you're telling the universe, this is who I am now. This is what I expect. This is what I deserve. So I want you to think about every part of your life: your health, your relationships, your career, your finances, your personal growth. What are your current standards in each of these areas? Are you settling for mediocrity, or are you demanding excellence? If you're honest with yourself, you probably know where you're settling. But don't beat yourself up about it. Just make the decision to raise your standards. Write down what excellence looks like in each area of your life. What does it look like to be truly healthy? What does a fulfilling relationship look and feel like? What does it mean to be successful in your career? What does financial abundance mean to you? What does it mean to be constantly growing and evolving as a person? Once you have a clear picture of what you want, start acting like that person now. Start making choices that are in alignment with your new standards. It won't be easy, but I promise you, it will be worth it. Remember, you are capable of extraordinary things. You have greatness within you. All you have to do is decide to unleash it. Think about your life, about the things that matter to you. Think about your connections with people, the work you do, the money you have, and how you grow as a person. What are your rules for each of these things? More importantly, what should they be? Don't be scared to make big rules for yourself. Actually, I want you to make rules so big they make you a little afraid. That fear you feel is just the old you trying to hold you back. It's time to leave that old you behind and become the new you that's waiting inside. Here's another important idea. The things you do every day create your future. We've all heard that before, haven't we? But have you really thought about what it means? Every choice you make, every word you say, every thought you have is like casting a vote for the person you are becoming. Over time, those votes add up. They shape who you are, what you can do, even your own sense of self. So, if you want to be an amazing person, you need to build amazing habits. What are the things that amazing people do every day? They're simpler than you might think. They read a lot because they know that knowledge is power. They move their bodies regularly because they know that a strong body helps create a strong mind. They take time each day to be thankful because they know that being grateful is the opposite of being unhappy. They set goals and look at them often because they understand the power of focus. They spend time with positive, ambitious people because they know that the people around you shape who you are. Now, I'm not saying you need to change your whole life today. That's a good way to get overwhelmed and give up. Instead, start small. Pick one habit, just one, that you know would make a big difference in your life if you did it all the time. Maybe it's waking up an hour earlier to work on your goals. Maybe it's reading for 30 minutes every day. Maybe it's calling a friend or family member to make your relationship stronger. Whatever it is, promise yourself you'll do it every day for the next 30 days. No excuses, no exceptions. Because here's the thing about habits. They're hard to start, but once they're part of your life, they're hard to stop. And after those 30 days, pick another habit and another and another. Soon, you'll have changed your whole life, one small step at a time. Here's another important idea. The way you think determines what your life is like. Now, I'm not talking about some kind of magic. I'm talking about the real fact that your beliefs and thoughts shape how you see and interact with the world. If you believe there aren't many opportunities, you won't see the many chances all around you. If you believe you're not good enough, you'll stop yourself from succeeding. If you believe the world is against you, you'll find proof of that everywhere you look. But if you believe in abundance, in your own worthiness, in the good things in life, well, that changes everything. So how do we build a positive, growth-focused way of thinking? It starts with paying attention. Notice your thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking something negative or limiting, question it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Is this helping me? What would I think if I were the person I want to become? Then replace those negative thoughts with positive, strong ones. Instead of I can't do this, Try, this is hard, but I'm learning and growing. Instead of I'm not good enough, try, I'm always improving and becoming better every day. It might feel weird or even silly at first. That's okay. Remember, you're changing years, maybe decades, of thinking the same way. It takes time and effort, but if you keep going, you'll start to see amazing changes in how you handle life's challenges and opportunities. Here's another important idea. Your problems are your biggest opportunities. Now, I know that might sound strange. After all, we're taught from a young age to avoid problems, to see them as things that stop us from being happy and successful. But here's the truth. Every problem you face is a chance to grow, to learn, to become stronger and wiser. Think about it. When do you grow the most? When everything's easy and comfortable, or when you're faced with challenges that push you to your limits? It's in overcoming difficulties that we discover what we're truly capable of. It's in solving problems that we develop new skills and insights. It's in facing our fears that we build courage and resilience. So instead of running from your problems, I want you to start embracing them. When you encounter a difficulty, instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? How can I use this experience to help others? This shift in perspective changes everything. Think of your life as a story, and you're the one writing it. Every day, with every choice you make, you're writing a new page. So ask yourself, what kind of story do I want to tell? What kind of character do I want to be? What mark do I want to leave on the world? The amazing thing is you have the power to choose. You can write your own story, become who you want to be, and make a difference in the world. It won't be easy. There will be challenges and times when you want to quit. But in those moments, remember why you started. Remember the person you're working to become and the impact you want to make. Remember this feeling of hope and determination, because it's a glimpse of your future self, showing you what's possible if you keep going. So go out there and show the world, show yourself what you're made of. Do it for yourself and for all the people you'll inspire along the way. When you become the best version of yourself, you give others permission to do the same. This is your moment, your time to shine. This is your chance to embrace your potential and become the amazing person you were always meant to be. So take that first step, make that promise to yourself, and decide that from this day forward, you'll live with purpose, passion, and determination. Believe in yourself, in your ability to achieve great things and make a positive impact. Now go out there and show yourself what you're going to become. Your future self is waiting. Your best life is calling. Answer that call with all your heart.
Need a little pick-me-up today? Welcome to the new Fresh Motivation app, where you'll find daily motivation, daily quotes. Listen to your favorite speeches in the background or with a black screen, so nothing interrupts your motivational moment, where you can create your personal profile, create playlists of your favorite speeches and quotes, add personal notes, and start setting goals. Fresh Motivation, the home of motivation. Get it now for free on Google Play.